Hello and welcome to In Other News with Noah and Jordan. I am the Noah half.
I guess if he's the Noah half, I must be the and.
Where's Jordan?
And this is our podcast, In Other News.
This is the show where we chat about the headline from page 9. And from time to time, we'll peruse the main stories and tangent our way over onto what's really important, like why Kendall Jenner quit Instagram.
No! Kendall, why? Come back!
Well, Kendall wanted a detox from social media and she thought no one would notice, and that's the story. It made the news. This is In Other News with Noah and Jordan. So the first story we're going to talk about today is the Mannequin Challenge. What is it? How did it start? Who's done it? That is famous. So we've got this little news article for you. What is the Mannequin Challenge? Well, the Mannequin Challenge has become the latest craze to sweep the internet. It's been done by people like Destiny's Child and Hillary Clinton, and she had Bon Jovi in it.
My friend Barry.
Your friend Barry. Jamie Vardy.
Yeah.
When he did the celebration.
Famous, very popular. That was.
But
WWE.
Then Spain did it better.
Yeah.
Because the whole changing room did it. Anyway, so the Mannequin Challenge, it is a new online trend which sees people uploading videos of them looking as though they've been frozen in time. And once the clip has been recorded, do you know what they do with it, Jordan?
What do they do with it, Noah?
They post it on the social media.
No, with what?
With the hashtag Mannequin Challenge.
Wow, that's crazy. It's revolutionary.
It's revolutionary.
Or just like the Ice Bucket Challenge. We saw the WWE one. That was really good. That was like 2.5 minutes, and it was really well thought out. I thought that was really funny.
For those vintage followers, it's the former World Wrestling Federation.
Before UFC, there was wrestling.
Yes.
Where it was a bit more fake, and people didn't get knocked out and die.
Well, yeah.
But I think
Foley would say different.
He would say differently.
And his dentist would definitely say.
And his kids would probably as well.
His kids, yeah.
What I like about the Mannequin Challenge, though, is I think it's taken back the power from mannequins. Because they've spent years now just stealing jobs from humans.
Yeah.
Because they're in stores displaying clothes, but we can do that.
From poor models who...
Exactly. That used to be like the actor's the bill. It was the first, job for a young aspiring model. Let me stand in a store and wear clothes.
I read an article off the basis of one of these articles. Why do mannequins have nipples?
Why don't they wear shoes?
They do, don't they?
Do they? Okay, so they're like modelling.
When they have clothes on.
Yeah. I don't think models...
Nighttime mannequins are a bit more free.
Oh, yeah.
They kick those shoes off when the stores are closed. Yeah. Those mannequins, they are a bit more free.
That's the Mannequin Challenge I want to see. Actual mannequins in shops.
That's not a challenge. It's not a challenge. I don't like it.
You don't like
the Mannequin Challenge. I enjoyed it when I first saw it.
Yes.
And if it had a cause attached to it or it was doing some good, I could forgive it. But I just think it sums up the world that we are living in at the moment. Because, that whole, we need our country back, which led to Brexit. Well, we need our education back. Clearly. You don't need to make America great again. You need to make America think again. Like, there's no meaning to this. If it's not providing joy, as you say, and if it's not attached to anything, I mean, celebrities, we don't need you to do it. It's not necessary. That being said, here's a link to our Mannequin Challenge.
Yeah, we bowed down.
Because we need subscribers.
We want to be those celebrities.
And we want to be those celebrities
pointless challenges
that you superficially criticise.
We've got some great ideas for new challenges,
Yeah.
The fish challenge.
Yeah, you find your friend and you slap him with a fish.
Then tag other friends.
And then you tag other friends.
Slap other friends with fishes.
Slap other friends in the fish.
The fish challenge is to support fish.
Fish slapping.
Michael Fish.
Yes. You have to either slap your friend with a fish, unless you know someone with the surname Fish.
Yes.
Then you have to slap someone with that person with the surname Fish.
It's really simple.
It's a simple concept.
When you really study it for a few hours.
And there's a loophole. Everyone gets one fish slap around the face of Michael Gove. Everyone.
That's free.
That's free.
He's just going to stand there in like Parliament Square and just be slapped.
It's totally acceptable.
Yeah.
Jordan doesn't like politics sometimes because it can be, well, you know, divisive.
Divisive.
this boy, he doesn't like that kind of complicated maths. Division is not your favourite.
Actually, algebra. I like algebra. If we're going to go into it, but no, I don't like politics. Politics. I don't like politics.
He likes the hair tips.
Exactly. I like my Q-tips.
The only politics he likes is where do I put my hair tips? Do I make it blonde?
Blonde before.
It's fair to say, I think you're aware of what's going on. You're not like ignorant to the world.
No, I know we have prime ministers and presidents.
So you're not one of those people that goes, who do you think is the president of United States of America? And you go, is it George W. Bush still?
Martin Luther King? Apparently.
No, but you're basically your views remain fairly unhindered by press or family, you know, friend opinions.
Yeah, when politics comes up in conversation amongst friends, I tend to go to the toilet. Or I choose that point to go to the bar. Or whatever, or I'll go on my phone.
What about when you... Yeah, well, exactly. What about when you encounter it on your phone?
What, politics?
Yeah.
I tend to skip. I really do. I tend to... All the stuff on Facebook at the moment with
So, do you
Trump
not get suckered into those long rants on Facebook?
Nope, don't read them. Don't like them. Nothing.
What about the spoof politics stuff? You know, like I've seen some great Donald Trump spoofs, you know, like of Nigel Farage as a puppet and the spoof of the John Lewis ad.
Yeah, I've not. Again, I won't watch those because I won't get them. I don't understand what's going on. I get a vague idea of what's going on. I know that Trump won to be president, but I just tend to not watch them.
Your brain automatically filters the mainstream media
if I'm honest with
from politics and
the very first time I heard Trump talk was his speech the other day.
That's
when he won.
That is, you are like
that's one of the first times I heard him speak.
Do you live underground?
No, because even like the whole great Alec Baldwin SNL impression. I know you were saying how fantastic it was.
It's fantastic.
I haven't seen that, and B, I wouldn't even know whether it was good or not because I hadn't known what Trump spoke like. I know what it looks like, don't know what he sounds like, but I'm really happy.
Yeah, well, you're one of the few then. You want to filter out the noise of politics.
I am an island in the middle of the ocean who has not been touched by man or woman.
I'm interested to know. You'd be a great candidate.
Well, yeah. I'm not tainted.
Well,
I'm not tainted.
Interested to know why you'd be a good candidate.
Well, maybe I'll run a party and we'll see.
What would your party be called?
My party.
Ain't no party like my party.
Come join the people. That was a very dark time for Noah.
It was a very dark time.
Referendum thing. I didn't think we'd see you again, actually.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
That was your life, but that was you constantly in the darkness.
It hurt me.
Often I just find him in here just on the floor naked. Surrounded by Remain posters.
Yeah.
Playing Stay Now, Europe, you don't have to go away.
Merkel, you don't have to go away. So Boris Johnson went in to negotiate with the Italian PM, I think it was. Forgive me if that's wrong. And his main thing about Brexit was like, you should give us a good deal because your Prosecco export would go down. That's your big argument.
Well,
do you know what his argument was back? We would lose one country out. You were going to lose 27 countries. He's like, how offensive! That's your argument. Hey, you know all that Prosecco we buy from you?
We're gonna stop that.
We'll
make our own.
We're gonna stop that. Yeah.
Call it sparkling wine.
Yeah. Nige. Could it be Lord Farage? Now, Theresa May has declined to rule out a peerage for the UKIP leader. So giving Farage a peerage could be a way of recognising his role in taking the UK out of the EU. The UKIP leader was unsuccessful in running for Parliament on several occasions, but he played a key part in pushing David Cameron to hold the EU referendum and making the argument for voters to opt for Brexit. Does Farage deserve a peerage? He was clearly instrumental in it.
I think it's something that goes on to really shape our country and make it's good for us, then yes, maybe. Politics.
I think that actually trumps every other point I have.
Oh, may I agree? Theresa May?
He's here all week.
I'm not.
He's not. He's actually got a lot of work on.
Yeah.
He's not here at all.
I'm not here at all.
At all, actually.
Yeah.
It's very lonely. I'm just going to be surrounded by Remain posters and crying. What does kind of strike me as a bit comical or a bit strange is that Farage seems destined to become everything he's trying not to be. Or everything he's like been fighting against.
Yeah.
Because he complains about unelected bureaucrats. That was the whole issue with the EU deciding our law. You know, they're unelected officials, which isn't true. They are elected.
Yeah.
And actually, it's more regular than I think the general elections. But then, after failing several times himself to become an elected official, he's going to get a peerage and become an unelected bureaucrat.
Wow. Would he accept it? Do you think he'd accept it? The word peerage is a strange word, isn't it? When you really break it up, a peerage, like what is a peerage? Like what you? It's like you get
the height of all nobility.
But it sounds like you get a little peer, like like there's a little room somewhere in Parliament that when you become a peerage, you
just
suddenly
peer over.
Oh
yes.
yeah.
Well, you certainly look down on people. You certainly get that status to look down on people. Yeah.
But what's in that room? I want to know. What are you peering into? It's
well,
like
I think my main feeling is there's no need to get angry about whether Farage joins the ranks of other lords like Vader and Voldemort. It's not important. Well, slight technical difficulty there.
The camera got bored, apparently.
The camera got bored and just went, "Burp, no, end. Which is a real shame.
Yeah,
real shame. We were talking about Married at First Sight.
Yes, we are. The Channel 4 show that had its final episode the other night. Last night's dramatic episode where 4 couples who had been married, they decided whether they were going to split up or not. And 3 couples did split up. They did.
3 out of 4.
Yeah, the headline is, "I no longer believe love exists." That was a tweet from someone who watched the show.
It's interesting reading all those tweets and hearing people's reactions to this reality show.
Yeah.
Because people are raising questions about love and does marriage work?
Yeah.
Isn't it funny how the answer to every question on Married at First Sight is don't get married at first sight?
Isn't it surely just a really stupid idea? It's like a show saying, "Oh, let's play cliff jump with no ropes or parachutes."
Yeah.
"Oh no, he died. I really thought he'd survive."
What it is we're not going to tell you if there's any safety measures taken,
but you're going to jump.
If you jump, you might find out.
Yeah.
You might survive.
You might do.
Chances are you won't.
And that's the same premise of, let's make 2 people meet for the first time and get married straight away and see if they end up living together and having a happy marriage based on what they like on paper. Yeah.
You're not getting it. There should be some romance in it.
It's like watching Bake Off and hoping that they mess up.
Yeah.
What's the point?
No.
Where's the
Bake Off is a
camaraderie?
great show
Yeah.
because they're all really supportive of each other.
They are.
They are so supportive.
They're so supportive. Do you want some more flour?
The Channel 4 version is going to be very different.
It'll be a mixture of that and
it's
Hunger
going to be
Games.
like, yeah, I'm just going to knife you in the back.
Oh, sorry, was that your souffle?
Yeah. Oh, sorry, I didn't know that you were using your fridge.
Yeah, I took it out.
As they close the fridge, their name is clearly labelled.
Sorry. You could spend 30 years of your life with 10 different partners, 3 years each, conveyor belt, and have a great time.
The Yo Sushi of...
Yeah, the Yo Sushi of marriage.
Of marriage.
That sounds great. You won't get bored. Once the point in the relationship starts getting a bit like, maybe I don't want you to come out with me and my friends, then you go, moving on.
Or you can just go to the same restaurant
Every day
for
order the same meal
for the rest of your life. Black Friday is coming up. So for those
Which
of
isn't
you,
about race.
It's not about race. It's
No.
not like just every Friday
Black people come out.
black people
Or
come out and
are allowed to
Yeah,
leave their homes.
leave their homes.
and be bought. Oh wow!
It's originally an American tradition. Did you know?
Now it's making sense to me.
What?
What Black Friday is.
What do you
Black Friday's a day where you can buy things very cheap.
Oh.
That's...
And that's interesting because no one knows why it's called Black Friday either.
I think we should completely skip that.
Nobody's entirely sure why it's called Black Friday. I mean, I guessed, I thought it was because it's when companies make their most amount of profit in a year, hence they're in the black. But
Now it could be.
now it could be.
Other
There could
reasons.
be. I mean, it was started in America.
It was. And I wonder if Friday in America in ye olde times, not that ye olde, 50 years ago, is maybe a day when people would go down to the market and buy things. And by things I mean
Well, the
people.
tone of this,
Is
I think
really-
it's changed. So what's the most ridiculous thing you've ordered online?
moustache comb. And you?
Why?
Why did I buy moustache comb? Duh.
This perfection doesn't. I don't know why I'm referencing my face.
Yeah, exactly. I don't wake
I
up
meant
like
him.
this.
I was doing him, but I don't have any facial hair.
Minutes of grooming.
Well, for me, it's easy because I do a lot of the ordering for our comedies.
Okay, yeah.
So red wooden rosary beads, necklaces, white
Yes.
polo
Yeah.
necks, a Donald Trump wig recently,
Yeah.
Teletubby antennas, a
Dildos.
spandex do-rag, hard hats, boiler suits, high heels, the cowboy hats,
Yeah. Oh wow.
tuxedos,
Yes.
a magic flesh strap-on.
Yeah. Yeah. That was
Magic flesh strap-on.
that was really actually
which went under a
onesie.
unicorn onesie?
Yes, it was.
A unicorn onesie.
Yeah.
It's worth mentioning some of those costumes and props were not actually
For the show.
for any show or any use.
Just for
They were
your
just...
dress up Wednesdays.
Anyway, it's time for our Not the News the news that is not necessarily newsworthy, but made the news nonetheless.
Fantastic.
You all clear with that?
I'm ready for that.
I'm going to repeat. It's time for our not the news, the news that is not necessarily newsworthy, but made the news nonetheless. You got it?
Go.
One more time? No. Cool. Right. So, not the news. So, Kate Middleton recommended how Michelle Obama stays youthful with a £43 organic Botox gel, thanks to a tip from the Duchess, according to the First Lady's makeup artist, Carl. What's your skin regime? Coconut butter?
Yeah, I guess so. That's an all-over thing. Used to be Vaseline or baby oil, but I've now upgraded to cocoa butter. Don't laugh, it's not funny. It keeps my skin very smooth and healthy.
Yes, I myself eat takeaways and pass out in front of the TV.
Very good.
But maybe if I use non-injectable organic Botox, I might finally be a princess.
Maybe.
Did you see the article about the vegan single mum who drinks sperm smoothies every morning to give her energy?
That is fantastic. So she literally has a smoothie.
Every morning.
Papaya, apples, banana,
Almond
bit of
milk.
guava, bit of almond milk. Oh, and some sperm.
And so, do you know what this needs? BAM!
Sperm. And where did she get the sperm from?
A friend. A friend, not friends, a friend.
That is a friend with benefits.
Specific donut. Well, without benefits.
Oh, fair.
He has to do himself
But maybe she does.
deliver in a tub.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he delivers
That's
it.
really...
He was skeptical, I think, according to her, because he was worried that she was going to impregnate herself.
What?
With the sperm. That
So he
was
thought-
his reservation. That was his reservations. My reservations would be, no, you're not drinking my sperm.
Hold on one second.
I'm not a cow to be milked.
Just to highlight the intelligence of these two friends. So one of them is drinking smoothies with sperm in it. The other goes, I will give you my sperm because I'm worried you'll impregnate yourself by drinking sperm in a smoothie.
No. The friend is saying, I didn't want to give you sperm.
In case you impregnate
In
yourself.
case you go to impregnate yourself. She said, no, I just want to drink it.
So
And then he was like, oh, okay, yeah, cool.
Starbucks of the future.
Yeah. Cappuccino.
That will come your way.
A cappuccino that's...
Hey.
Yeah, it's coming right up.
Oh, come on. Here all day.
You know, like you have the dispensers.
Yeah.
You know, like when they put like the hazelnut and the caramel in it. It's just going to be a guy like.
It's almost coming.
Oh God.
Come on.
Sorry, it's a bit slow.
Early mornings always slow the
Oh,
machine this
dear.
early, isn't it?
Please, I've been here all day.
Shut up! Shut up, Carl!
Carl. So, yes, another technical difficulty. We were blinded by the sun.
Yes.
But
why,
thank you.
It's just me and you doing this.
It's just me and you.
There's no team.
Other worthy mentions are Gigi Hadid urges immature Perrie Edwards to get over Zayn.
Oh my god, he's now my boyfriend.
Yeah.
Just leave him alone.
Leave him alone.
Stop writing songs about him.
Stop writing songs.
Oh my gosh, he's mine. Perrie, just get over it.
Right, I think we've come to an end.
We've come to an end.
But you can find all of our social media links on our website.
Yes.
www.noahandjordan.com.
One more time.
www.noahandjordan.com.
Yes.
Or perhaps in a description below. Not below here, not below us, but below in wherever you're on.
We say perhaps, but they will be there.
Yeah.
So there's no.
Subscribe to us on YouTube.
Yeah.
Follow us on Twitter. Like us on the Fashion Book. Say hello to us in person.
Yes. Oh, maybe not him because got a bit of a horrible resting bitch face. This guy.
It's just my face.
It's just your. I know, that's what I say to people. Like he's not. Like
Not
giving you evils.
unkind. This has been In Other News with Noah and Jordan.
Yes.
I am the Noah half.
And I am the Jordan half.
Are you?
I am. Despite wild accusations from Gigi Hadid.
According to sources. Sources! That mayonnaise.
He's the bitch.
This has been In Other News. Goodbye.
Bye.
In other news with Noah and Jordan.
Subscribe, like, share, be social on the media. Go to www.noahandjordan.com.